Hey there, welcome to this show, and thank you for being here. Give me a hello, hi, or a thumbs up if you are there live, and so that I'll know that you're there, as well as I'll also know that I'm visible and audible. Give me a thumbs up, hi, or hello. Also, you can click that love button and send me a lot of love. I'll be happy to receive a lot of love. So, are you receiving certain people who drain energy, attracting certain people who drain your energy completely? Or are you attracting negative situations repeatedly where you feel frustrated or irritated? Is that happening? It means that you are unintentionally attracting it. You wouldn't want to attract negativity intentionally or deliberately, isn't it? So my name is Vigneswari Abraham. My friends and well-wishers call me VA. I help ambitious entrepreneurs and working professionals to achieve their personal and professional goals so that they can live their life's purpose, have a luxurious lifestyle, travel around the world, have more fun doing what they love, and most importantly, be a blessing to others, be an inspiration to others. I'm a healer and a success coach. Today, I want to talk to you about unintentional or non deliberate negative attraction and how it is affecting you energetically, how it is draining your energy and not letting you raise your vibration. Also, I'll be sharing a secret strategy with you, a simple yet powerful strategy that will help you to raise your vibration right away. When I say right away, from today. So immediately after the show, you will be able to see how you can raise your vibration. So let me see who's there live. Okay. So people are joining. And before I get into today's show, I also want to share with you a quick update about my upcoming program. Let me share it on screen. It's called Energy Mastery, and I've opened up registrations for that today. Let me know if you're able to see it. Yes. If you want to, if you are looking for a program which will help you to break your biggest blocks and create the success you've always wanted, you want to check this out. I'm just showing a screenshot of. Are you able to see it? I think there's a lot of light. Okay, so you will be able to see what is the program about, what is covered in the program, and you can see testimonials of people who have mastered their energy and how have they benefited out of it. And there's some amazing offers, 70% off, as well as some awesome bonuses there only for the next few days. You want to check it out. So I wanted to share with you. So let's get into today's topic. That is, why are you attracting things unintentionally? Why are you attracting things that you do not want, and how to stop it and how to raise your vibration? So that brings us to the thing. Oh, why should you raise your vibration? Why is it important? Why is it important for you to raise your vibration? So if you have been in if you have watched my last show where I spoke about law of attraction, energy, vibration, frequency, you know the importance of raising your vibration. If you haven't watched it, I would request you to watch it. There are some amazing concepts there, and 3 book suggestions on law of attraction. So in fact, I got a lot of feedback from people that they loved it. So you can find a replay of it on my Facebook page, Coach Vigneswari, or you can find it on YouTube in my channel. When you type Vigneswari Abraham, you will find it there. So you want to watch it later. So I'll just share one particular screenshot from that broadcast where we spoke about vibration. So everything is energy. We are talking about why should you raise your vibration. So everything is energy vibrating at different frequencies. So this is a map of consciousness which was shared by Dr. David Hawkins in the book Power versus Force, where he, just like everything is energy, even our emotions and thoughts are energy. So each and every energy has a particular frequency. For example, as you can see in the screenshot, shame has a frequency of 20, fear has a frequency of 100, courage has a frequency of 200, and love has a frequency of 500. So this is where law of attraction says like frequencies attract like frequencies. That is, say for example, a person who has a lot of loans and debt and has a frequency of shame, is feeling a lot of shame. That person will send a lot of shame out there into the universe. So let me, okay. So will this person will send a lot of fear and shame into the universe and attract more of it back into his life. Similarly, a person who's vibrating at a frequency of fear, say for example, fear of not having money, so this person sends out a frequency of fear and attracts more events, like say for example delayed payments or lack of money flow or a business failure. All these increases the amount of fear that person is experiencing. Or it can be a person is experiencing has a lot of anger and hurt in certain relationships. So that person is vibrating at a frequency of anger, which is, I suppose, 150. And that person sends a lot of anger out into the universe and receives more of it back into the life. And surprisingly, you will find that people who have a lot of anger and hurt, only certain relationships, suddenly even relationships that worked, it'll start failing. Even those people will make you feel even more angry and hurt. The same is true for higher vibrations. The more loved you feel, you will attract more love back into your life. The more gratitude you have to whatever you have in life, you will have receive more things back into your life, which will make you feel even more grateful. Does that make sense? Is that making sense? Can you let me know it's making sense? So Nagavina is here, Asha is here, Vasantan Philip is here. Thank you all for joining. And if you're watching it as a replay, thank you for doing so. So it's simply called, the effect is called the boomerang effect. So have you seen a boomerang where you throw the boomerang and the boomerang comes back to you? So it's the same effect. So when you send whatever you send out in the form of frequency or vibration, you get more of it. In fact, it's not even equal. You get more of it back into your life. So that is why it is highly important that you cannot afford to have low frequencies like guilt, shame, anger, anxiety, frustration, irritation, desperation. These frequencies, the more they are in your energy field, the more you're sending out into the universe and the more events that match that. That is why it is highly important for you to stop doing certain things so that you can raise your vibration. In fact, if you check that map of consciousness, it's about being love and above. So if you are attending programs about energy, emotions, you will hear people talking about love and above or 500 and above. So you want to become aware it's just a frequency. Love has a frequency of 500. So the intention of this session is to give you techniques, tools and techniques where you can raise your vibration and vibrate at love and above so that you will attract more of it back into your life. So now, having known the importance of raising your frequency, let's see how you attract that frequency, how you attract any vibration into your energy field. It's a simple two-part formula. Anything that you give attention plus vibration is equal to attraction. So I'll repeat it. Anything that you give attention plus vibration, you attract it. So you're, say for example, you're giving attention to some news and let's take Kerala floods, for example, recently that happened, and you're giving attention to it, you're watching it on TV, and there can be a lot of fear about it or anger about it, whatever, if it is strong. So attention plus vibration is equal to attraction. You attract fear back into life. So it's the same for positivity also. So if you see if you see a BMW or an Audi and you feel joy, so you're giving attention and you're giving vibration in the form of a lot of joy, and you're attracting more of joy back into your life. So when we say attraction, it happens in the form of energy first. So this is something, it's an interesting concept. You just don't attract things directly. You first attract energy. Energy comes first. So you attract energy to a point that there is so much of energy. There is so much of energy. Then you attract the equivalent of that in the physical form. So form comes next. So it's a beautiful concept. Once you understand this, you know why you're not attracting a goal that you want. Say, for example, you want your dream home, you're giving it attention, you're even feeling good about it, but you're not attracting it. Why is this? Because it doesn't have that energy. So you're giving attention, but the vibration is still not enough. You'll have to increase it. Similarly, it's the same for negativity also. It's because people have this fear that I shouldn't think negative, or I shouldn't, because if I think negative, I will immediately attract. No, it doesn't happen. So it's the same for negative as well as positive. Attraction, the manifestation part takes time. So attraction first happens in the form of energy. Anything that you give attention plus vibration. Let's take the same Kerala floods, for example. If you're seeing it and you didn't give any vibration to it, you just felt empathy and compassion, and you switched off the TV and you went ahead and donated to the flood victims, then you didn't attract anything in the form of fear. But if you have been watching it the whole day, then you definitely attracted a lot of fear energy. So you want to understand that attention plus vibration, the word vibration is what is really important. Only when you give vibration, you attract something into your life, positive or negative. So energy comes first and form comes next. So what are the four main sources of attraction? How do we attract things? There are four main sources where you attract things unnegatively. So the first thing is attention. When you give attention in the form of seeing things, where you seeing television or movies or YouTube videos or on Facebook, or even reading newspaper, anything that you see or seeing things directly, personally, anything that you are seeing and you have a low vibration to it, you attract the low vibration. So seeing is one form of attraction where you attract things. So when I say attention plus vibration, it can mean low vibration as well as high vibration. But for the sake of this particular session, we are going to talk more about low vibration, because that is what you want to let go of low vibration, so that you automatically start. I'll take a sip of water. In the meantime, I'll just check who has joined. So Narmada Veni is here. She's a very good friend of mine. Badri Nadeshwar is here. Wonderful. Kavita is here. Thank you so much. And Vasantan Philip, he says, yes, it makes a lot of sense. Let me show his comment. So thank you, Vasantan, for that thing. So four major sources of unintentional attraction is, first is when you see something and you have give a lot of negative energy to it, you attract low vibration. The second source is hearing. When you talk to people, when you listen to people, have you had experiences where someone comes and calls you and says their entire drama, they share their entire drama story with you, and after the call they tell you, hey, I'm feeling so good after talking to you, and they cut the call and you feel so heavy, you feel so down, you even feel like I want to sleep. Has that happened? So it is because you listen to someone and you might have given a lot of vibration. You would have felt with them, empathized with them and attracted. So attention in the form of hearing plus vibration is equal to attraction. So the other third source is speaking. So when you're talking about certain things, say for example, when you're talking about a person, so especially gossiping or complaining about that person to your friend or to your spouse, so you're giving attention to that person as well as a lot of low energy, anger energy or fear energy about that person, and hence you are attracting fear energy back into your energy field. So it can be about a person or about your goal. You're talking about your industry. I've seen people talking about their industry, complaining about their industry, not knowing that you're giving attention to your industry and you're giving negative vibration to it and attracting more of negativity back into your life. And the fourth major source is thinking. So you think about something and you have certain energy to it. Say, for example, you think about money and there can be a lot of worry or fear. That's the vibration that you have, and you attract more fear back into your life. Or you can think about your home that you want to go, or think about a vacation. So you're thinking about the vacation that you're going to go and you feel a lot of joy. So then you attract a lot of joy. So thinking is another form of, another way where you attract energy back into your life. So in this particular show, I'm going to talk only about first three things, because thinking, I'm going to discuss about it in future shows. And the interesting thing is, I have seen people who master their thinking, but they let go of their vibration in all the other three aspects. You will very soon see why. So does this make sense? How many of you are liking it? So Narmada Veni, she says she is loving it. So thank you so much, Narmada. And give me a love, click that love button and send me some love. So these are the 4 major sources: seeing, hearing, talking about it, and thinking. So for this, in this show, we are going to talk about the first 3 things. So there are 2 must-have skills to raise your vibration. If you want to raise your vibration, these are the 2 skills. One is awareness. Awareness of what increases your energy and what decreases your energy. This is very, very important. So in fact, you can have a notebook, or you can carry something with you for the next 1 week, even for 2 days. If 1 week sounds too much, just for 2 days. For the next 2 days, if you can have a notepad next to you and you can note down, oh, what is increasing your energy, what is decreasing your energy. So seeing some drama or some shows can decrease your energy. You want to make a note of it. Talking to certain people can increase your energy. Talking to certain people can so the first skill that you want to have is, first you want to become aware of it. The second most important skill to raise your vibration is a choice whether you want to have the vibration low, or do you want to do something about it and raise the vibration. So that's a choice that all of us have. Even I sometimes I feel like, okay, I'm giving attention to something and it's giving me low vibration. I'm choosing to be in low vibration. I want to cry about it. I want to sulk about it. But there is a choice. I'm aware of it, as well as there is a choice. So these are the 2 must-have skills. Now, are you ready for the reveal, the secret, how you can raise your energy right away? Give me a big yes so that I can reveal it right away. So thank you, Vijay, for all the comments. Vijay says, nice one, good topic, need of the hour. Thank you so much. So are you ready for it? Are you ready for the secret strategy? So as I told you, the secret strategy, before I reveal the secret strategy, I want to warn you about something. The first thing is, you might, after seeing the strategy, you will immediately say, hey, I know it. I know it. So knowing is knowing, doing is doing. So knowing is not doing. If you are not doing it, then you want to do something about it. Knowing will not help you. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, it can seem very simple. So you can say, as simple as this, how can it raise my vibration? So you can ignore it because it is so simple. And from what I have experienced in my own life, as well as sharing it with others, whenever I share the strategy and ask a room of people, can you lift your hands? Is it easy or tough? More people will say it is tough. It is not easy. So having warned you about the signs possible, okay, here is the strategy. Let me reveal it to you. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. That's the strategy. Sounds simple. How many of you think, do you think it's easy to implement? If you think it's easy to implement, type easy. If you think it is tough, it is tough but possible. So you can type in the comment section saying tough, but it is possible. So you want to type whether it is easy or possible, so that I can see how many of you think it is easy and how many of you think it is tough. Let me have a vote there. So in the time that I take the vote, I'll just share what excuses or questions. Just a second. Let me. Okay. So as and when you type, it's easy. I see Narmada saying no. What is that no for, Narmada? I'm yet to understand what is that no for. Is it easy or is it tough? So let me share the biggest mistake that people make. The biggest mistake I've seen people making is they saying, me seeing drama or watching news, it has nothing to do with my professional life. That is different. This is different. So that vibration is different. This vibration is different. No, that is not different. So if you have you ever wondered why in the 1990s we didn't have we still had family issues, but there was not so much of drama or so much of fight in families. But now in 2018, so people watching so many dramas, so many news channels, and attracting more fear energy. In fact, first what looked as a drama now is happening in our homes. That is what is happening, isn't it? So the biggest mistake that you can make is thinking that everything is different. My goal is different. What I'm watching is different. What I'm talking is different. What I am hearing is different. No. everything is energy, and anything that you give attention to and vibration to, you are attracting. So I'll just quickly share what are the excuses and questions that immediately come from people when I share the strategy. Is the first excuse I get is, see, I don't want to watch negative things in TV, but my spouse wants to watch it, my parents want to watch it, my in-laws want to watch it. So there are two kinds of people, blamers and influencers. So you can blame others, especially blaming your family members. No, a big no. You cannot blame them for, we cannot blame our family members for our shortcomings. So that's not okay. So why not have some earphones and listen to music if you don't want to watch it? That's what I asked them. So the other excuse that I hear from people is, hey, what will happen if I don't watch news? How will I know what is happening in the world? So that's another excuse that I hear from people. So I tell people, we do not have television at home from 2009. So it's 9+ years since we don't have TV. And I haven't read newspapers, and I don't know when. I don't read newspapers. So I don't know what is happening in the world except for logging into my Facebook account. Only then I'll know what is happening in the world when people share it. Even that I don't watch. So 9+ years, I have no idea what is happening in the world, and still my world seems to be lovely and wonderful. So you're not missing anything by not watching. So the other question, important question that I get asked frequently is, what to do if people call me and talk to me and share their dramas with me? How can I avoid them? See, you don't have to avoid them. The simple tips that I share with them is, I have seen people calling me and pouring all their stories. When there is a repetitive pattern with any such person, what I do is, I don't pick up their calls immediately. When I say I don't pick up their calls, I definitely will respond to that call, but I'll not pick it up immediately. I will respond to that person. I'll call that person after 1 hour. And you know what? That person will not pick up the phone. Why? Because they've already poured their drama to somebody else and they don't need you. So that's one thing. Or the other thing, if the person is there live and you don't know what to do, you cannot not pick up the call. They are there. So in that case, you just listen to it and don't get involved emotionally in the form of saying, yes, that person shouldn't do it, yeah, that person should definitely not have. So you don't have to contribute to the conversation. All you have to do is just listen. In fact, when being live with a person, I've even hummed songs. They didn't care. That person just wanted to complain. They were complaining and I was humming songs. I do that. So those are the tips that you can have. And when it comes to speaking, when you're talking bad, if you're talking bad about people, become aware of it and stop reducing it. You can start reducing it and become aware of it. Awareness is the first step. Choice is always, it's your choice. So the more you become aware, the more you will stop gossiping or stop complaining about others to people at home. So those are the tips that you can do to practice. So what can you do differently from now on? So now, having known that, how do you attract things negatively, unintentionally? How do you attract energy and then the form? What can you start doing differently from now on? Can you please share it with me in the chat window, in the comments window, so that when you attend, my way of consuming any content is, I'll just take one takeaway and go ahead and implement it and see results. So you want to ask yourself, what is my only takeaway from this show, and how can I implement it in my life? So that will bring about transformation. So do you have any questions? So if you have any questions, please share in the chat window. It can be related to this broadcast, or it can be any question. In fact, last time I had 3 questions. I am making note of the questions, and if I cannot answer it immediately, I'm going to be doing future Facebook Live where you will get answer from those questions, as well as I'll be sharing it with those particular people who asked those particular questions. So please do ask questions. In the meantime, I'll just share with you once again about my upcoming program called Energy Mastery, and there's an amazing offer going on, and awesome bonuses also. You want to check it out. So let me see if any questions. Do you have any questions? Please type in the chat window. So thank you so much for joining me live and supporting me. It really encourages me to show up and share what I know and add value to your life. So I would really appreciate it if you can love this video and share it with others, so that it'll help me to reach out to a lot more people. So a lot more people need a lot of love energy now. So let's help everyone to lift 500 and above. So love and above. So once again, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for watching replay. Loving you so much, and many blessings to you. Thank you.